All right, first off, we have beans, okay? And as you can see, it is getting a bit of pests, quite a lot of pests, in fact. The leaves are covered in aphids. And that is looking really bad. So I want to try get as much off. I'm not sure if we'll even get any off, but we'll see how it goes. I think because it's been left for so long, pests are beginning to feed off it. So let's try to start cutting off the top leaves so we can actually see the plant itself. Ooh, it's really bad. Okay. Let's start cutting. Okay, I'm gonna cut some here so you guys can see as well. I'm gonna try zoom you guys in as well. So you actually see. Cut some more leaves. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try zoom in so you see the plant itself right under. So there's the plant. Doesn't show too well, but I'm gonna try go in a bit. There's a bit of green beans. In this case, purple beans. That's why it's so dark. So there's our purple beans. It's got a bit of pests, as you can see with the whites going on here. It's a whole lot of pests we all don't want. There's still a few of them that are there and okay. So I'm gonna try to get those ones off. Okay, there's a green bean. I think that shows very nicely. It's covered in a bit of pests, as you can see there. Right over here, pest damage. But here's one that does look okay. Alright, let's harvest these together. I'm gonna set this down. There we go. And throw it into a little basket over here. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm getting eaten by these pests. As you know, wherever aphids are, or alphids, however you prefer to pronounce it, there will be ants, as they work hand in hand together to protect or to expose the plant. Okay, and as you can see, they're just falling in as I cut. Oopsie. Pest damage is quite bad, sorry. So if I can give you guys that tip based off this experience I'm getting now is don't leave them on for too long. Definitely don't leave them across, worse, in the wrong season. So right now it is freezing, but it's still on and it's a summer crop, so that's already a red flag when it comes to planting. It's definitely in the wrong season and it's working overtime to even stay on here. I'm gonna do a whole lot of cutting because we're gonna get rid of these anyway. But if you still want it to grow, then you actually don't have to cut the plants this aggressively. Okay, this is what we have so far. Still hectic pest damage on what we do have, but hopefully it's manageable if they do get a good rinse. I hope. Okay, here's a few more. Some of them are looking pretty good. You can actually see the bulge in them, almost as if they're seeds that have fully developed inside. Alright. I'm actually not too sure about the seed production. I think I'll experiment first and then get back to you guys on the seed production of beans. Okay, so this is a bush bean plant. just in case you are curious, because the beans plant itself is holding itself up. It does not require no support or trellis to hold it up. It's basically supporting itself. In this case, the beans were quite heavy, as you can see how many there are coming from just one plant. So in this case, maybe a trellis was needed, but otherwise it's getting eaten. Otherwise it's doing pretty well on its own. Okay, here's another one over here. Imagine all of this from just one plant. So it is quite fruitful when it does start to produce fruit. Of course, it's not as much as pole beans because it's limited to the strength of the plant. Okay, some more there. I'm just going to move the camera to that end so we can dig in there and get some more. Alright. Hope this is a tad bit more clear that we are getting beans now that we are a bit closer to the plant itself. Okay, still harvesting them. There's a couple more. Some of these plants are hectically damaged. Of course, we did have heavy rain, before the season changed. So some of them did get pretty damaged. You know, after it rains, pests do just fly in. It's really bad, guys. Okay. We're doing the best we can to save as much as possible. But please don't do this, please. This is awful. This is really awful. I'm just going to chop it up to help with decomposition and to refertilize the soil again. As you know, this is going to turn into manure and give us rich soil all over again. It's a cycle. So I'm going to chop it up. Most of them are just going to be left in the garden. They are pretty damaged. There's no point in saving what cannot be saved. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's try to chop these up into nice small chunks. I think I'll come back to chopping it up. Okay, get around and get a few more where we can. There's one over there. Please do let me know what last minute harvesting you are doing in your gardens. If it's also pole beans, if it's something else, please do let me know. I think I'm very interested to find out what you're harvesting and if it's got damaged as much as my crops over here did to pests. Okay, here's a few more. It's got a whole lot of ants on them, but a nice sprinkle of water will do. There we go. Let me just stop it over here. Then I'll bring you along as we do the next harvest, alright? There's a cabbage over there. There's spinach or Swiss chard over there that's incredibly damaged. Again, because of this weather. I'm going to show you other bush beans in a second. Right over here. These are green bush beans. There we go. Also quite damaged. Over there, due to pests and the rain. You can even see by the leaves how badly damaged it is. But we'll take what we can and we'll cut and chop off what we can't to decompose it back into the soil. Alright? I'm going to show you what we did manage to harvest. That was a few bush beans over there. They are a bit large. Hope it is pretty evident. Sorry if it's not. It's a bit dark. I think I came out a bit too late. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Very, very sorry. It's a seedling family for the poor lighting. Right over here, I was just going to get a few carrots off this bush. Let's see if they are still in good condition. And if not, then we'll just chuck them back into the soil again for it to decompose. Shall we get a look? These carrots were left for a good whole season, so I'm not sure. They didn't really grow to be very long. As you can see, it's actually quite short, so I'm just going to break off the top and keep this bit in. Let's look at this one. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Just going to break off the top, shake it a bit, see what we get. Okay, some of them actually didn't grow very well, actually very small, and they weren't actually small carrots. There's actually a variety for small carrots, and these ones actually weren't. So this is actually really sad, but it's something, you know. Can boil them up, I guess. There's a few more. They are all very small, in fact. I think maybe there's a spacing also that I left for them. It does smell like basil. I planted basil next to them to help deter a few pests. I see that did work. So it was left for pretty long in the soil. Sorry about that. So something moving. Pretty long in the soil, but they are still in good condition. They haven't been eaten or anything like that. Hope you can still see. Shake it a bit. Woo, these are very small. I'm just gonna chuck them into the soil again and take what I can. Maybe take this one over here. Go a bit deeper. There's a few over here that are maybe worth saving. There we go. So this is what we have: a few carrots and a few beans. A few carrots and a few beans. Different color variety of beans. We've got purple and green over there. Some green carrots. I think this could make a good stir fry. Please let me know what else you add to your stir fry. What else I could possibly add to mine. Thank you so much for watching. This is Seedlings, and see you in the next video. Sorry for the lighting. Thank you for watching again. Let's harvest one more just to say thank you. Okay, these are small, very terrible thank you. There we go. One nice big one. Almost big, you know, compared to the other ones. Thank you for watching.